Ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban bikum. When you look at the board, you see the following words: Nasara, Daraba, Fataha. These are called the af'al al-madiyah, the past tense verbs. And we have said earlier in the previous lessons that the Arabic language verbs, they are measured on 3 letter words. That's why you can see these words to be made of 3 letters. Though we have other past tense verbs which are made up of 4 words, but they are not as common as these 3 letter words. And you know that in learning any language, and also the Arabic language, you must learn the conjugation of the Arabic verbs, especially for us who live in non-speaking Arabic countries like USA, Canada, UK, Nigeria, and the rest of the other countries that do not have Arabic as their official language, or they do not speak Arabic around. Now we want to learn something very special today, and that is what happens whenever any of these 3 letters is made up of a sick letter. And we have discussed earlier about huruful illa, and we said huruful illa means sick letters. In the Arabic language, we have 3 letters which are considered to be sick letters, to be weak letters, and these letters are alif, wa, and ya. Sometimes you see a verb having one of the letters as a sick letter. Let me give an example. We have the word waqafa. You can see this word is beginning with wa. You have the word qala. You can see this word has in the middle of it alif, which is a sick letter. You see the word babble. You can see at the end of it, this word has a sick letter. And you see the word wako. This one even has double sick letters. These words are also categorized. The first category is the category which has the first letter as a sick letter, and that first category, it is called the methal. And under this, we have the word wakofa, wafako, because they begin with a sick letter. The second category is the category which has the second letter as a sick letter, and this category is called the ajwaf. This category is called the what? The ajwaf, because it has the middle letter as a sick letter, and the example is qala, mala, and the rest of other words which you can find. This third category is the category which has its last letter as a sick letter, and this category is called the anaqis. And under this category, you see the word bago, and the rest of the other words which fall under this category. The last category is that category which has 2 of its letters as sick letters. The first example I can give you is the wago, or goa, and this category is further categorized into 2. This we shall explain in the forthcoming episodes, inshallah. Today we want to begin with the first category, which is the methal category, the category of verbs which have its first letter as a sick letter, and this we will discuss it, making you know what their past tense look like, their present tense, and the command tense. Let's look at the word waqafa. Waqafa means he stood. The beginning letter is wa, which is a sick letter. To form the present tense from this, all you need to do, you are going to be removing the sick letter from it. Because if the sick letter is there, what you have will be yaokifu, yaokifu. In order to remove this stress and to remove these 2 sick letters from appearing together, what you need to do is to drop the wa, which is the first letter, and you now have yakifu. This is showing that forming the present tenses from this type of words is different from what you have learned previously, because we learned that the word dhahaba, the present tense will be what? Yadhabu. The word daraba, the present tense will be yadribu. But for words like this which have its first letter as a sick letter, forming the present tense is different. So you have waqafa, it will become yakifu. Very easy. Waqafa, yakifu. Waqa'a, yaqa'u. And the rest of the other words you can find under this category. And to form the command tense, you will also not need the hamzatul wasl, which we use to join to it. Because when you have the word daraba, the command tense will be idrib, daraba yadribu, idrib, that is command tense. And why do you attach the hamza, the i there? It is because the word is beginning with a sukun, drib. So you need to add hamza. This is as we have discussed earlier in the link placed above. You can watch that video to understand this better. But for the word waqafa, to form the present tense, since you have seen the present tense is yakifu, you just drop the sign of the present tense, which is ya, you now have kif. So you see the word kif, which means stand. Waqafa, he stood. Yakifu, he's standing. Kif, stand. Kif hunak, stand there. Just like the word qala, yaqulu, kul. MashaAllah. As we move on in this lesson, you will learn this in details, inshallah. Stay tuned. Another thing we shall be learning in the lesson of today from our book Durusul Lughatil Arabiyyah is the diminutive form of words, which we call the at-tasghir. From what is at-tasghir? Let me give you an example. If you have the word waladun, waladun means boy. If you have uleidun, uleidun means a small boy. This is a word that to use to make something small or to make something to be endeared to you, for endearment. You want to make something to be lovely to you. So you say what? And for to be beloved to you, you say uleidun, meaning small boy, or my dear boy, uleidun, small boy. So rajulun, a man, will be urujailun, small man. MashaAllah. Hasanun, Husainu. You can see Hasanun, Husainun. MashaAllah. This we shall also learn in this lesson. Another thing we shall be learning in this lesson is the word ha, huwa, tha, or ha, hiya, the. This is a word to show surprise when you finally find what you've been looking for. Let's say you miss your pen and you are asking, where's my pen? Aina qalami, where's my pen? Then everyone suddenly starts searching for the pen, and suddenly someone bashed into the pen and says, ha, huwa, tha, here it is. So this word is formed from a word you already know, from two words you already know. The first one is the ha. The ha is to call your attention that look at it. Then the second is huwa and the hadha. So huwa and hadha. So the hadha here is joined with huwa. From there we got the first ha. Look at how I'm going to form it on the board. You have hadha. When you place huwa on top in between the ha and the tha, you have ha, huwa, then tha. This is for masculine words. If you're looking for something that is masculine, that has masculinity, you are going to use ha, huwa, tha. If I say aina qalami, somebody can say ha, huwa, tha, here it is. But if I'm asking for a feminine thing like my bag, I'm saying haki, aina hakibati, where's my bag? Someone will simply say ha, hiya, the, because we have ha, hadhihi, then we have huwa above it. So ha, here above it, ha, here, the, mashallah. And in this lesson, we'll learn a host of things. Let's quickly jump into it so we don't have any delay. Are you ready? Let's move on. Today we are still on with our book Durusul Arabiyyah, also known as the Medina Arabic course, and we are moving so fast that we are now in lesson at Durusul Sadis. What is Shurun? Lesson 26, and here we have a conversation before we move on to the part where we'll be learning the grammatical rules and functions. Let's start. Bashirun said, Ya Fadulatu Shaykh, Oh Shaykh, Nuridu an nashtariya hadha al-mu'jama alladhi ma'aka. We want to buy this dictionary with you, walakinnana, but we la najidhu fil maktabat. We do not find it in the libraries or in the bookstores. So najid, you can see the word najid. This is a present tense word, najidu, a present tense word. How come it is najidu? This, as we have discussed earlier, because this word in this past tense, it has a sick letter which makes it wajada. Wajada means he found. So to form the present tense, it will be yajidu, because you need to throw away the word yajidu. Wajada, he found. Yajidu, he is finding. So wajada, yajidu. Najidu, we are finding. Ajidu, I'm finding. So we have walakinnana la najiduhu fil maktabat, but we do not find it in the libraries. Al-Mudarri teacher said tajidunahu. You can see yajidunahu. This is going in line with the present tense verbs we have discussed earlier. The only thing is that there will be a omission of the sick letter in these forms. So you have tajidunahu fil maktabatil kabirati lati amam al-masjid. You will find it in the big library which is in front of the mosque. Tajiduna fiha ma'ajima arabiyyatan wa ajnabiyyatan. You will find in this library Arabic dictionaries and non-Arabic dictionaries. ومصاحف من بلاد مختلفة وصحفا من أنحاء العالم. You also find in this library magazines from different countries and newspapers from across the globe. Anha'il alam. Anha'ul alam means across the globe. Yadkhulu Ahmad. It is at this moment that Ahmad came into the class. Ahmad said, Ya Fadilat al-Shaykh, oh Shaykh, Ana la ajidu mahfadati. I do not find my mahfadha. That is my purse, my wallet. So ajidu, you can see the word ajidu from wajada, he found ajidu. If it was to be a word like daraba, it would have been adribu. So we cannot say aujidu, we simply say ajidu, I find. أفيها نقود كثيرة. The teacher asked, is there much money in it? نعم فيها 300 ريال. Yes, in it there are 300 ريال. أين وضعتها? Where do you place it? وضعتها على المكتب هنا وخرجت لأشرب الماء. I placed it on the table here and I went out to drink water. The teacher said, لما وضعتها على المكتب? Why do you place it on the table? هذا خطأ كبير. This is a big mistake. Yajibu and tadaraha. It is important that you place it. It was requiring for you to place it at fijabik in your pocket. So you can see the word yajibu from wajaba. Wajaba is compulsory yajibu. This is also a present tense verb formed from past tense verb of a word of methal. That is a word which has its first letter as a second letter. So now we have awajada ahadun mahfadatahu ya ikhwan. Does any one of you found his purse? Khalid said, La lam najidha ya shaykh. No, we did not see it. Oh shaykh. Umar said, Ha here the. Here it is. And I've said ha here the is used for feminine word. So since mahfadatun is a feminine noun, so what do we say? Ha here the. Here it is. Ya Ustad teacher, innaha tahta kursiyyi. Innaha tahta kursiyyi. It is under his chair. Al-Mudarris said, Khudha. Khudha wada'aha. You can see the word wada'a. The command tense is da. Da. The word fa'ala, the command tense is if'al. But here the word wada'a, the command tense is what? Just da. Da. So wada'aha fi jaybi. And place it in your pocket. Yakumu Yahya. وَيَسِيرُ نَحْوَ الْمُدَارِسِ. It is at this point that Yahya stood up and he moved on towards the teacher. The teacher said, Kif, stand. You can see from the word waqafa. Waqafa, he stood. Yakifu, he is standing. Kif, stand. The teacher said, Kif ya ulay, stand, O small boy. The word ulayidun is cutting from what? The word ulayid is cutting from what? Waladun. So, ya ulayd, stand there. Ya ulayd, O ulayd. Aina turidu an tadhhab? Where do you want to go? He said, Ya Fadilat al-Shaykh, arju an tasmaha li bidh-dhahab. I want you to permit me to go لأن أبي يأتي اليوم إلى المدينة المنورة, because my father is coming to Medina today. He said, Mata yasilu huna. When is he getting here? When will he reach Medina? So the word wasala yasilu, because wasala also has the beginning word as what? Wow. So it is what? Yasilu. Now to form the command tense will be what? Sil, mashallah. So sil, join. Wasala, he joined. Yasilu, he's joining. Then, sorry, wasala, it could also mean join. But wasala here means what? He reached, he arrived. Yasilu, he's arriving. Sil, arrive. Mashallah. So we have mata yasilu huna, when will he get to here? He said, tasilu ta'ira min jiddatin fi sa'atin wahida. The plane, the airplane will get to Jeddah by 1 o'clock. Mata wasala abuka ila Jeddah. When did your father arrive Jeddah? Wasala al-bariha, he arrived yesterday. Idhhab bisur'atin, go fast. Baqiya nisfu sa'atin aw aqall. It is remaining just half an hour or even lesser than that. So the word aqallun is what? The ismu tafdil. That is the verb of superiority, which is gotten from aqallalu. But to our repetition, we simply have aqallu. It is smaller. Isma, listen. Aruju antati bi abika ila baiti. I hope you come with your father to my house. He said, Inshallah, by the eternal grace of Allah, sa'atika bihi gadan. I will come with him to your house tomorrow. Ba'da salat al-asr, after the asr prayer. Here we have a very beautiful conversation between the teacher and his students. Now we have short exercises, exercises to go through. The first one says, هذه أمثلة للفعل المعتل فاعل. These are examples for verbs which have their first letters to be second letters, and we have discussed this earlier. And these verbs are called methal. Wajada was these examples are wajada, he found. Wasala, he arrived. Wazana, he weighed. Wa'ada, he promised. Wada'a, he placed. Wahaba, he gifted. Wajaba, he made compulsory. Waqafa, he stood. All of these words, they have their beginning letters to be wa. Number 2, we have ta'ammal al-mithal. Study the example. ثم اكتب مضارع الأفعال الآتية. Then write the present tense of the following verbs. So the first example we have is wajada, he found. Yajidu, he's finding. So this word yajidu, asluhu, the origin of this word is yawjidu. To follow the established pattern which we have done before, it is yawjidu. It is supposed to be yawjidu. Who the fat mean hulwa, but the wa is being omitted from it. That's why we have yajidu. So if we look at this pattern, you can easily form all of the following present tense from this words also. The word waqafa will be yakifu. Wazana will be yawzinu, then yazinu. Wasala, yasilu. Wajaba, yajibu. Wa'ada, ya'idu. Then the word walaja is what? Yalija. Or yaliju. So walaja means dakhala. Walaja means dakhala, he entered. So walaja, he entered. Uluj, entering. So walaja, yaliju. Wada'a, which means placed. The present tense will be what? Yada'u. So you can see walaja, wada'a is not going in line with the previous ones. Waqafa, yakifu. Wada'a is yada'u, not yadi'u. Because this word is coming under the pattern of dhahaba yadhhab, just like dhahaba yadhhabu. So wada'a, yada'u. The word wahaba, mithlu is like wada'a. So it is what? Yahabu. MashaAllah. Number 3, we have ta'ammal al-mithal. Study the example. ثم ضع الأمر من الأفعال الآتية. Then form the command tense from the following verbs. The first one we have takifu. You are standing. So the command tense will be what? Kif, stand. You can see takifu, you are standing. Kif, you stand. Do you understand? MashaAllah. So لا يحتاج إلى الهمزة لأن أوله متحرك. This word does not require hamza as we've done to words like ذهب, idhab, qatala, uqtul, because this word does not begin with sukun. So from the word takifu, when you remove the ta, the next letter is ki. So it doesn't require what? Sukun. So it's simply what? Kif. Tazinu, you are weighing. Weigh will be what? Zin. Weigh it. Ta'idu, you are promising. Promise will be what? Aid. MashaAllah. The next word we had was tahabu. You are gifting. It will be what? Hab, gift, hab, gift. So from the present tense, tada'u, you are placing. It will be what? Da, place it. MashaAllah. Number 4, we have ikra ma yali. Read the following. Mata tasilu ta'iratu min Paris. When will the airplane arrive at Paris? Tasilu fi sa'at al-hadiyat ashrata. One is, it will reach at 11:30. Now, يجب علينا أن نفهم القرآن الكريم ونعمل به. It is compulsory that we learn the Quran, that we understand the Quran and work with it. قال للطبيب, the doctor said to me, ضع هذا القرص على اللسان ثم ابلعه. Place this tablet on your mouth and then lick it. You understand? Then swallow it. Satajiduni fil bayti ba'da salatil isha, inshallah. You will find me at home after salatul isha, God's willing. Kif huna ya salik. Stop here, O driver. So kif means stop or stand. Kif, stop there, stop here, O driver. Ana uridu an anzil, I want to come down, I want to alight. Zinli kilogram min as-sukar ya baqal. Weigh 1 kilogram of sugar for me. Oh, grocer. The grocer is someone who sells groceries. So you are telling him to weigh 1 kilogram of sugar for you. Waya juzu, and it is also correct for you to say zinni kilogram min. So zinni will be using for a female grocer. So you have ya Salma, oh Salma, da'i hadha al-kitab ala maktabi. Place this book on my table. La taqif fi tariq. Don't stand on the road. So قال الله عز وجل, Allah the Most High says, يَعْلَمُ مَا يَلِجُ فِي الْأَرْضِ. He knows that which enters from the word walaja, that which enters, which penetrates into the earth. وَمَا يَخْرُجُ مِنْهَا. And that which comes out, which sprouts up of it. وَمَا يَنْزِلُ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ. And that which descends from the heaven. وَمَا يَعْرُجُ فِيهَا. And that which ascends unto it. Allah. He says, وَهُوَ الرَّحِيمُ الْغَفُورُ. And He is most merciful, most forgiving. وقال تعالى في سورة الشورى, and Allah says in Surah Al-Shura that لِلَّهِ مُلْكُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ, to Allah belongs the sovereignty of the heavens and the earth. يَخْلُقُ مَا يَشَاءُ, He creates whatever He wishes. يَهَبُ لِمَنْ يَشَاءُ, He gives whoever He wishes. إِنَاثًا, children who are females. وَيَهَبُ لِمَنْ يَشَاءُ ذُكُورًا, and He also gives gifts whomever He wishes male children. Allahu Akbar. So تأمل الأمثلة الآتية للاسم المصغر. Now study the following examples for the nouns which are in their diminutive patterns. Diminutive, as we have said earlier, they are nouns which are made small for endearment or for other purposes. So Ulaydun is the small pattern of waladun. Waladun, a boy. Ulaydun, a small boy. Jubaylun will be what? The small of Jabalun. So Jabalun, mountain. Jubaylun is small mountain. Nuhayrun is the small of what? Nahrun. Nahrun means river. Nuhayrun is small, a narrow river. Kalbun, dog. Kulaybun, a small dog. Number 6, we have Saggir al-Asma al-Atiyah. These words make them small. The first word we have is Rajulun, it will be what? Rujaylun. Qalamun, Kulaybun, small pen. Tiflun, Tufaylun. Najmun, Nujaymun. Arabic is so beautiful because in the English language, you need to attach a descriptive word, which is an adjective, you know how to get this. But the Arabic has made it easy. You simply say what? Rujaylun, small. MashaAllah. Now we have Ta'ammal al-Amthat al-Atiyah Lism al-Tafdil. Study the following examples for what is it called? Nouns of superiority. Like what we call them in the English language, comparative and what? Superlative. Like small, smaller, smallest. We have taught this earlier in the previous lessons. So qalilun means what? Small. Smaller will be what? Aqallun. The word tawila, tall. Atwalu is what? Taller. You can see this is made from 4 letter words. So akolun, it is also akolalun. But in order to judge akolalun, it is just to reduce the numbers of letters. That's why we have akolu, because there is a repetition of the lam. So it becomes what? Akolu. Ledhidun, it is delicious. Aladhu, more delicious. Do you understand? Hada ta'amu aladhun midhak. This food is more delicious than that. Shadidun, ashaddu. Wallahu ashaddu ba'san wa ashaddu. Thank you now, inshallah. So Allah is more severe, ashaddu, severe. Habibun, love. Ahabbu, more beloved. Huwa habbu ilayya minha. He is more beloved to me than her. MashaAllah. Iqra ma yali, read the following. We have baqiya aqallu min sa'atin. It is remaining lesser than an hour. Al-burtaqalu ladhidun. Orange is sweet, delicious. Wa tufahu aladhu minhu. But apple is more delicious. Abi habibun ilayya. My father is beloved to me. Wa ummi ahabbu ilayya minhu, and my mother is more beloved to me than him. We all love our mothers, our father. Is this so? Do put it in the comment section. We have al-bardul yawm ashaddu. The cold today is more severe, meaning you can say more severe than that of yesterday. Ma habbu durusi ilayka. What is the most beloved lesson to you? Ahabbu durusi ilayya al-Quran al-Karim. The most beloved lesson to me is the Quran. كان الطلاب قليل أمس. كان الطلاب قليلا أمس. The students were small yesterday. واليوم هم أقل. The students were few yesterday. واليوم هم أقل. But today they are fewer. من أحب الناس إليه. Who is the most beloved people to you? You say أحب الناس إلي. The most beloved people to me, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, is our noble prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. تأمل ما يلي. Study the following. Ain al-Kitab. Where is the book? What do you say? Ha huwa dha. Here it is. You can see how the huwa dha is formed. Ha, from hadha, the word is formed. Hadha, you place huwa in between. You now have the first hadha. Hadha ba, ha, then huwa, then you finish this da. Ha huwa dha. MashaAllah. Ain al-Sa'at. Where is the watch? Ha, here, the. So you can see how it is formed. From ha, the, you have ha, here, the. And Ibrahim, what is Ibrahim? Here, if Ibrahim want to say, here I am. Do you understand? What you have done is, here it is. Now, here I am. You simply say, ha, ana, the. Ha another, ha another, ha another, mashallah. From ha also, you place ana, which means I there. It becomes ha another. Here I am. And Ibrahim, ha another. So we have يتظاهر المدرس بالبحث عن شيء. Now the teacher will do like he's finding something. This thing should have a masculine name. فيقول أحد الطلاب, and one of the students will say ها هو ذا. ثم يتظاهر بالبحث عن شيء اسمه المؤنث ويقول أحد الطلاب. Then he also portray as if he's looking for something, and that thing is a feminine word, and the student will say ها here, here it is. ثم يتظاهر بالبحث عن طالب ويقول المبحوث عنه نفسه ها أنا ذا. Then he also portray as if he's looking for a student, and the student himself will come up and say ha ana ذا, here I am. This is an exercise for you. Answer that. I'm looking at my pen. Answer it. I'm looking at my bag. Answer it. I'm looking for you. So put the answer in the comment sections and say ha ana ذا, ha ana ذا, ha ana ذا. MashaAllah. Now we have number 10. تأمل المثال ثم كون جملا مثله مستعملا فيها. Study the following examples, then form sentences using the word yajibu alayya, yajibu ala, which means it is required that, it is important that. So musta'ina bil kalimat al warida bain al qawsayn, using the words which are found in the parentheses. Example, we have yajibu alayna. The word yajibu alayna means it is compulsory on us. It is good that we and nafham al Quran wa na'mala bihi. It is compulsory on us to understand the Quran and work with it. So on the bracket we have yajibu taktubul wajibat bintadham, that you write your lessons with in sequence, sequentially, or maybe regularly, that you write your homeworks regularly. So you say yajibu alayka, it is compulsory on you, and taktubal wajibat bintadham. Here we have yajibu tahfadhina al-Quran surah okay, so it'll be yajibu alayk, it is compulsory on you, and tahfadhi surataini hadha rusbain, that you memorize 2 surah this week. So yajibu takhrujuna, that you all males when go out of the class to be yajibu alaykum, it is compulsory on you all, and takhruju, to go out min al-fasl of the class bihudu, with silence. Yajibu tadkhuluna al-fasla qabla dukhul al-mudarris, to be yajibu alaykum an tadkhulu al-fasla qabla dukhul al-mudarris. And last, yajibu alayka an tadrus al-lughat al-arabiyyah li'annaha lughat al-Quran. MashaAllah. Number 11, we have the word al-dhahabu masdaru dhahaba. We have talked about masdar before, forming the nouns from the verbs. And we said, for example, the words like fa'ala, the masdar will be fa'alun, for example, or fa'alun. Qatala, the master of what? Qitalun. Qatala, he killed. Qitalun, war. Do you understand? So here the word dhahaba, the master of what? Dhahab, which is going. Dhahaba, dhahabun, going. So you can see dhahaba yadhabu dhahab. Uridu dhahaba ila al-bayt. I want to go to the house. Instead of uridu and adhaba, you simply say uridu dhahaba. Do you understand? Using the noun. Ya Ustaz, oh teacher, arju an tasmaha li bidhahab ila al-mustashfa. I seek you to pardon me, to permit me to go to the hospital. Kharajtu min al-fasli lidhahabi ila al-mudiri. I went out from the class to go to the principal. هذه تذكرة طائرة إلى دمشق ذهابا وإيابا. This is the ticket for my going. This is the plane ticket to Damascus, dhahaban, going, wa iyaban, and coming. Do you understand? Going and coming. Dhahab, iyab. MashaAllah. Dhahaban wa iyaban. Al-kalimatul jadida. We have learned several new vocabulary today. Let's go through them. The first one is ajnabiyyun. When you hear ajnabi, it means foreigner. Do you understand? Foreigner. Naqudun means cash or capital, money. Nuqud, money, plural. Mahfadha means purse or wallet. Khata'un, mistake. Akhta'u, mistakes. Iyabun, returning. Adhahabu, going. Kursun means disc, tablets. Aqras. Tadhkiratun means ticket. Tadhakiru, tickets. Kilogram, it means kilogram or kilogrammat. Kilogram or kilogrammat, plural. As untha, female. Inathun, females. Dhakarun, male. Dhukur, males. Bintidham, regularly. Do you understand? Consistently, persistently. Wajaba, yajibu. Araja, to ascend. Ya'ruju, he is ascending. Bala'a, to swallow. Yabla'u, he is swallowing. With this, we come to the end of this lesson. Do make sure you like, share with your friends, and put your comments in the comment section. Until we meet again, make sure you subscribe to our channel's membership to get the members only perks, as we have included a lot of perks in our membership. Until we meet again, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.